Hey, Ferris, I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Thank you for all the good job making these remixes and my own music. Hugs from Mexico. Hey, man, I really appreciate that. Oh yeah, this software. Yeah, this is Oh, I don't think you can see it on the here. Let me just. That's even worse. This is. Just give me one sec here. I'll show you. It's free software, by the way. It's this right here, Caustic 3. So yeah, it mainly is made for touchscreens. It's like a mobile app, but they have a desktop version as well. So definitely, man, if you wanted to get into making music and you don't really want to drop a whole lot, and I guess if you have a phone, then yeah, definitely try out Caustic 3. You can import all these MIDI files like I've done here, and you can basically just do what I'm doing, right? If you have I don't know, if you have like a track you want to remix, then just dive right in and literally kind of just do what I do. Lay out the basic instruments, right? So like, the drum will always be the drum, bass. And then what I like to do with my remixes, like when I start these, is I just, like as you're watching now, I just go through and start switching out instruments, right? I mean, I do that until it sounds nice to me, until I like it where it's at, and then I'll do something like oh, this always happens. I try to explain, it's never around here. What I will end up doing afterwards, so once I get all the instruments the way I like them, I do what's called a rearrangement. So this is the intro stage from Megaman 7. Thank you, I appreciate that. And I apologize, I forgot to mute the mic when it was playing. So basically what I did with this track specifically, so if you'll notice, like there's a bunch of A1, A2, A3 and all that. So from where do I download these MIDIs? So here, I'll link the website in the chat here really quick. There's two websites I use. One is called vgmusic.com, and this is like a really old website, I guess. It looks really old, like from the 90s. But they have a ton of these MIDI files, and like, if you, I don't know, I guess if you go to like the Super Nintendo genre, I don't know, if you go to the SNES genre, or the system like I work with, then there's gonna be tons of MIDIs. Like games like Mega Man X, Mega Man 7, Super Mario World, all that stuff. So, oops. Just give me one sec, I'm like struggling here. Yeah, so Mega Man 7 right here. So, this first link that I'm sending, yeah man, VG Music. You can never go wrong with them. And the other one here is KH Insider. Now, in my honest opinion, just going through all these midis, I kind of like the KH Insider ones a little bit better, and there's only, like, the reason being, I'll explain really quick. If I go to this, where was it? Cloudman remix. So, okay, let me just back this up here. Okay, yeah, so I can explain it like this. So, the KH Inside, no, not all of the MIDI files will be like this, but the ones I found, the KH ones, are usually quantized, meaning they're lined up on the grid. Some of them will have like a bit of a delay, like they start right here at like 0.5 measures of the track, right? So what I'm explaining here is when I do a remix, especially when I do like these intricate remixes where I rearrange them, like I'll show you another example. Again from Megaman 7, because like I grew up on that. Where is he? Oh, I know where he is. This is why I gotta organize my stuff better. No. Okay, where is my... Yeah, this is awkward. I'm looking for my Slashman remix. I did a Slashman remix. Oh, I think I know where it might be. I say that as I struggle to find it. Wait. Okay, I'll show you the Tengu Man one. It doesn't make a difference to me. So what I'm explaining is, I'll go through the track. Or, this is... Jesus, I can't even explain it proper. Give me one sec here. Okay, so when I import a MIDI file, it looks like this, right? We'll go back to that, we'll go to Turbo Man. Oh, nice. Nice. So you make music, that's awesome. Or I'm assuming you make music. So you understand what I'm saying, like when I import a MIDI file, it just plays as is, right? Like if I go here, right, so... So all these are already laid out. So what I do in this DAW in Caustic is I will take these first 8 notes, or 8 measures, and I'll copy those, and then I'll go to that lead instrument. And this is where it gets fun and kind of boring at the same time. So I extend out my pattern to 8 measures, and then I paste it in. So you're probably wondering why 8 measures, because that is the max amount, like the max width I can do in this program for one pattern. So A1 has a max of 8, A2 has a max of 8. So with that being said, when I do a remix like this, like this Mega Man 7 one, I can swear that Slashman intro is somewhere here. But when I do the intro, yeah, so when I do those remixes, like when I rearrange them, so this A1, like, or let's go to the bass, okay, let's go with B, I guess it's, let me explain it this way. A1 is the beginning of the track, A2 is the next part, A3 and A4, and then the track repeats, okay? Now what I do with this little trick is I will rearrange it. So let's take that bass for example. There's got to be a better instrument here. I think... Oh man, I'm like struggling to explain this now. Just give me one second. Alright, yeah, I suck at explaining, man. Let me put it this way. There's an intro, a mid, and an end to a track, right? I take the mid part, and I move it all the way back to the beginning. And then I take the intro part, and I put that in the middle, you get me? So, it's boring to do, and it's very tedious, but I don't know, I feel like the results kind of pay off in the end. Yes, here we go. Okay, I can explain this. I'll show you the Slashman remix. So let me take. Let me just play it. But yeah. It seems to be a hexadecimal coded limitation. I'm not sure, like, to be completely honest with you, I have no idea, but yeah, it is a basic phone app, right? So I imagine 8 would have been, I don't know, the max. I love how you manipulate the instrument sounds in real time. That's kind of how I've developed my habit here. It's like I want to remix it, but like, I want to hear it and then, switch out the instruments. Once I get them okay, like, once they sound good to me, playing as like the like the normal track would, then I'll start chopping it up and rearranging it. So this is a Slashman remix I did for again Megaman 7. I'm glad you like it, man. That really means a lot to me. But as you can see, I mean, I just turned it down on my speakers. I don't know if I'm actually talking over the music, but all I really did with this remix specifically was add in some extra drumming and this little crash effect I do. I added in this little whoosh noise, but that plays at the beginning. And then I essentially just played around with it. So if you'll notice this melody part here, yeah, it turned it off. So I turned off the volume to it. That's why you're only hearing like the strings and stuff like that. And it's a lot of fun, man. Like honestly, like once you get into like a workflow, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a lot of fun. I'll show you another remix that I did. Yeah, so this is the part I'm talking about. So like, you can't see anything on screen because it's just the notes themselves playing now, like these notes. I think all I did was like turn off the volume. I'll show you one other remix. And again, I apologize if like the speakers are feeding into the mic like that. I'm still kind of getting used to all of this. Okay, yeah, this is a really good example of the technique I'm explaining. So let's just listen to what this sounds like first. So I don't know how familiar you are with X6's music, Megaman X6, but if you remember the turtle guy, Rainy Turtloid, which is kind of a weird name. So I'll just play out these patterns really quick, just so you can get a feel for like what I'm explaining here. So, like in the beginning, like in the actual game, this is how the flow of the track would be. And obviously, I'm not gonna play it all, but like. Oh, you know what? I think I actually have a better example to show you. So that's Rainy Turtloid. Oh no. So many damn remixes. Oh shit, what? Yeah, you downloaded all my remixes for studying, yo. Damn, dude, that's next level. Where the hell is this turtle guy? Rainy Turtloid. Might be down here. Like, what I'm trying to explain is... Come on, Turtle Man, where are you? Ah, the joys of having too many remixes. I can swear I had this remix. Oh, you know what? It may have been, trying to find a good example to explain. I don't know, it may have been on my phone or something here. Let's see, no. Commander Gate Lab, Infinity, damn. Yeah, well that sucks. I can't show you the example I was talking about, but essentially what I like. So if I go back to that, so yeah, you know, I'm assuming like you know how the track goes, right? I'm assuming you know what it sounds like. So what I ended up doing was I took this. So if we play it again, you'll notice that like this part of the track plays later in the music, but I put it right at the beginning, and that's kind of how I work with these remixes, right? So, like I was saying, like to reiterate, once I get all the instruments sounding good the way I want it to, then I will chop up the notes and then rearrange them. So just to follow along here, if it says A1, it plays at the beginning of the track, you know, A1, A2, A3. So keeping that in mind, you can sort of follow along with what I'm trying to do here. If A2 is playing, then you know it's something else. But yeah, we'll just play the damn thing. You know, honestly, that's a good way to put it. It kind of like is like a family tracker. Personally, I've never used a family tracker, but I sort of understand what you're saying. Is like you create little, yeah, like a variety of samples and patterns. Then you just start sequencing them out, right? And I think a lot of what makes them like these remixes fun is just like adding in the extra drumming and stuff. I don't know, it like honestly these remixes take so long to do. I mean, I'm not complaining, it's just it's practice, man. It's just I've been using this little app for like 5-ish years now, so I'm kind of actually, you know what, I'll show you my secret weapon. So say I want to change out this piano. I actually have this sound font pack that I found, and it's pretty extensive. So to me, it's just like I don't know. Let's just play around with it. Like that doesn't sound good at all. I actually kind of like this sound, so you know, I'll just save that as is. And now, whenever I'm doing my remixes, I can always look. If I need a string instrument, it's like, oh, let me just use a solo cello now, or cello. I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, dude, this ultimate sound font pack. I can drop the Reddit link for that too, man, as well. Yeah, I found it from some guy on Reddit actually. Like it was in the Caustic subreddit. Let me just grab that link for you. There you go. Just go to that guy's link and let me just switch it. This is kind of annoying now. But no, yeah, this sound font pack is like, it can get kind of confusing. Like it'll say like this plus symphony, you click in there and then, I don't know, you take this piccolo smear and... yeah, no, what I'm saying is like there's a little trick in Caustic, so what you can do with these instruments, so... Hey, no worries, man. I mean, if I always try to encourage people to get into this kind of hobby, so it's... Like, I don't know, I just... It's nothing, man. Oh yeah, you like the drumming? The drumming was, how did I do the drumming in this? Well, the first thing I did was I found, again, from that Ultimate Sound Font pack. I can't remember exactly where I got them. It may have been somewhere in, like, the GM drum set or something like that, or... Just dig through it, man. Like, you can see, like, in this one bank... So, like, let me explain that. So when I first go to this sound pack, these are actually all called banks. So you can think of them as, like, big folders. And then in these folders are like all the instruments. So if I go back to that GM one, these are all the instruments in this one folder. You see what I mean? So it's like you could spend hours and hours just figuring out what kind of instrument you want to use, and sometimes they don't really sound too good. So yeah, I mean, other than that, I was gonna say, if I could just go back to that remix. The drumming I do on my own, or like the, I'm like struggling to find these things now. I gotta organize this better. So yeah, the drumming, like that punchy drumming sound you hear is like... That's just from samples that I've found around like Reddit and stuff like that, and I just load them into my little beatbox machine here. It's got 8 channels. You can each load them individually, like individually how you want them, and then I don't know. I guess like drumming and stuff is just kind of how I got into like this little app, right? I would always just try to like I'll just show you really quick. So like. So I would do stuff like that. Like when I first got into this app, I would just open up the beatbox and start playing around. And then it was only like, I guess recently I realized like I could combine the drumming and then have like these remixes played out too, right? So I could do stuff like, where is it? Yeah, so drumming like this kind of stuff. So just something to add a little bit of variety to the remix, you know what I mean? I mean, you know how these tracks sound. Like, we've heard them like hundreds and hundreds of times. So I just try to do what I can to make it a little bit more interesting. But yeah, dude, I'm so glad that you appreciate it, though. But yeah, I don't know, how long have you been doing music for, Ferris? Like, have you done it for long? Like, do you have a lot of experience with this, or what? Because honestly, I mean, if you get the app, you get those instruments, you could easily do what I'm doing. Just load in like your MIDI files and stuff. So I already have them loaded down here. The Tengu Man remix, yeah. So that's what I was gonna show you. There's too many folders, man. I can't even navigate them properly. right here, yeah. So I think this is a good example of what I was trying to explain. So Megaman and Bass. Oh, dude, X2 music? Yeah, it is hard to remix. I'm not gonna lie. Like the compositions are really out there, man. Like, here, let me just drop this Tengu thing and I'll show you. So if I go to my X2 remixes, which... Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm getting off topic. Let me show you the Tengu Man thing first. So the first thing I did with Tengu Man's remix was, I think this, yeah, so this instrument wasn't used, so I just put it off into the corner. So I have my drums. And again, I didn't rearrange anything. This is just import the MIDI nodes and start changing out instruments. Right, so you kind of see where I'm going with this, right? It's the same music we've heard over and over and over. I just changed out some instruments. And we go to iteration 2, so then I think I started... I think I changed out some of these instruments. So you see A3 is playing at the beginning, and that comes later, so again, like... Yeah, I know that bass, yeah, that synthy bass noise, I love it. Where is it? If you'll notice, there's this little effect on it too. It kind of, like the volume ducks. Like, it's like, I don't know if you know what side chaining is, but I can explain that too. Anyway, so just to, just to go down the track. Eventually I got it to a point where I was like, it got to a point where I don't know, I just like the rearrangement of it. So it doesn't sound too different from the original, but it does, again, like you kind of listen to it in a different way. So what I'm not really a fan of, and I'm really guilty of this, is to just do a basic instrument swap. So I'll give you a good example is, I think Needleman, because I don't think I touched this one. If I were to just leave this track as is, which sounds kind of bad right now, it would just be a raw instrument swap, right? I imported the MIDI files and then I just swapped out instruments. Call it a day. That's my remix. But there's nothing wrong with doing that, first of all, right? Like, I'm not against it. But I typically like to take my time and, chop up the track and like, rearrange it and stuff. But, I'll give you a good example of that ducking thing I was just talking about on that Tengu Man thing. So let me, gotta find it again. So yeah, let's go back to, oh no, it was this one. So if I go to this bass line, and I'll just forward it. So why is it ducking like that? So what this basically means is, I can explain it like this. That says triggered because I cannot spell. I was probably supposed to say trigger. So what is a trigger? All this is saying is that this instrument will do a 4 to the floor kick. Okay? And then we're gonna play our bass instrument. Here, I'll just do it like this. I'll get my bass. So if you kind of notice here, the volume ducks every time the kick hits. And the way that works is because of this side chain setup I did here. And I can change the ratio, right? So it doesn't always have to duck so hard, right? Let me just mute the kick and I can demonstrate it better. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of it's kind of a bad example, but yeah, no, I mean, there's a lot of little techniques and effects that I don't really get into these things until later on in the track, but yeah, man, like there's so much more to there's so much to this that I think that remix is a good way to revive music. When you were playing with all the samples, you got your own sound, then boom, a new evolved style. Exactly. Exactly, man. Like, a big part of the reason why I'm doing all this is just because, like, it's fun. Like, this is, like, what I do in my pastime, right? Like, this is what I do for fun. But, no, I agree. Like, slowly as I work my way towards this, I kind of realized, like, I'm sort of developing, like, a style. Like, I guess my style is more like something like this, like kind of like intense, or I guess that's just because like the X music is like that. But I always liked, like heavy hitting drums and big booming bass and like a bunch of weird sounds thrown together. Yeah, sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. So let's do X2 remixes. You were saying they're kind of hard to remix, so yeah, let's try it out. I'll admit I haven't really played much of X2. Like obviously, I played a ton of X, like X1 when I was a kid, but I think your style is like a critical feeling that yeah, like like, it's honestly kind of hard to pinpoint my style because like I'll just again, to get distracted, I'll show you this, I can't even find it. Yeah, so Blizzard Wolfing from X6, right? So naturally, his track is slow-paced and... Wait. Yeah, I put in a saxophone for some reason, but no. His music is like laid back, you know what I mean? Like it's nice and slow paced, so I kind of try to stick with that, you know what I mean? Like not all my music will be like heavy hitting and like yeah, Blizzard okay, I'll admit, like this guy's music grew on me. When I was a kid, I didn't really think much of his music. It was just, oh okay, ice level, but it's not like, I don't know, it's not like, like Megaman 8's Frostman music, it's faster paced and all that, but I don't know, dude, like ever since I've been remixing these tracks, like I've gotten a better appreciation for them. Like I'll show you, what's his name, the Infinity guy. Oh yeah, Frostman's is sick. I think I changed something in this one. He's jazz music. See, this original one I used like a twangy guitar, but I guess the saxophone works. Yeah, you get it, man. Where is this guy? What was his name? I used to hate this guy's track when I was a little kid. I used to hate his level, I hated his boss, I hated his music. I don't like Infinity Maginian or whatever. But now it's like when I'm remixing it, it's like I can appreciate his music. And I guess his level, but still kind of a stupid boss. But no, dude, you're absolutely right. I try to like associate these bosses with like a different style. He is a little headache. Oh, I wanted to touch up on something if it wasn't apparent, which I don't think it would have been, but this guitar, that you're hearing is from X1. Yeah, I think it was X1, yeah. Like the X1 sound font and stuff. So another thing I like doing is to take like SNES instruments and throw them in there. But have you ever listened to the OST RA from X3? No, I don't know what the RA means. You mean like the rearrangement? Like, are you talking about like what they did on the PlayStation for X3? Like the remixes, I think? I think I've heard a few of them, but I haven't heard like, I'll be honest, I haven't really heard that OST, I guess. Like, I know the X3 music, but I haven't really heard that RA OST. Oh, PSX version, yeah. No, I remember, what's his name? Toxic Seahorse I really liked as a kid. I heard it on some obscure music site, I remember, like the PS1 version, and it was good. But no, I haven't heard the rest of them, to be honest. Oh man, okay, let's remix X2. It's been so long. Alright, so one day listen to the Gravity Beetle in PSI. Oh, let's listen to it right now. Why not? What else are we doing? Just give me one sec. Is this what you're talking about? Yo, this is fucking sick. Alright, fuck X2, let's remix that. Let's remix Gravity Beetle, that's sick. Yeah, I could hear like a synthy, like that synthy lead. I could hear like a slap bass thrown in there. Yeah, let's fucking go. Let's do this. It's probably not as good as what we just heard, but... So yeah, this track, like the way it is right now, like I kind of just cobbled stuff together and then moved on, so it's not really in a good state, but I can work on it for a bit. Let's see what we can come up with here. Oh yeah, I think I kind of messed up the drums a bit on it. Honestly, I don't know if I like my remix after hearing that. machine gun drum. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I just kept adding kicks to it and stuff. I don't know, I honestly think it kind of ruins the flow of it, in my opinion. AK-47 drum. Alright, you know what, I don't know. I might come back to this one. Sometimes it's hard about working on these tracks, it's like, it kind of like... Sometimes what's hard about working on these is like, sometimes I'm just not feeling it, right? So that's kind of like why you see me swapping between tracks so many times. Like, I'll play around with it, you know, I'll keep trying, may as well. Or actually what I can do... I can just go back to the... before I messed it up, I think. Yeah, so let's start from that. So yeah, actually, like, I guess it was a good idea I made all these backups, but... I just call it Gravity 1. But no, like I was explaining, is sometimes you'll just see me jumping a bunch between all these tracks because... I don't know, that's just how I work. Sometimes I'm into it, sometimes I don't really... I don't know, I just get bored of it, you know, don't really want to work on it and... kind of just move on. Or before I do this, so I'll just save this Gravity 1. I just want to explain that not all these tracks are gonna sound like this powerful, heavy-hitting kind of stuff, because what I ended up doing, actually... So take this example. So again, this is just like a basic instrument swap. And some extra drumming. All these instruments came from a guy in one of my Discords I found. He gave me a bunch of like Megaman battle network samples. So I tried to play around with those too to give it like a chiptune vibe, you know what I mean? He gives me that. All I did was add this. The real power comes from like this. But it's so chiptuny, I love the way it sounds. But yeah, it kind of just, it repeats just like over and over like that. But yeah, let's, I was gonna show you on the topic of X2, like not to jump so much back and forth, but like following what I just said about that, I did try to, I can't even explain it right now. Where the hell is it? This guy. So this is that, Bubble Cry from X2. So again, using those Battle Network 6 or Battle Network instruments, I tried to do something similar to it. X2 had good music. Honestly, I just think it's the instruments in X2 that kind of made it kind of bland, I guess. Compositions were really good though. Yeah. That's what I like, right? Like, not everything makes us... Sometimes I'll fall into like a nasty habit where I'll always use the same bass, the same guitars, the same sound, right? And it all just kind of blends in together, so... Every now and then I like to change it up and... go for a different style, right? So yeah, that's like the old version I was doing, and then I was working on a new one here. Again, these still need a lot of work on them. There's an X-Dive Crystal Snail remix, eh? Should listen to that. They still need a lot of work. Metroid X2. Let me look up that X-Dive remix. This is the remix, eh? Interesting. What do you mean this is the last version of Crystal Snow? Like there's other versions? But I just wanted to say like that is a real I like how yeah, dude, like you can hear the guitar, like you can hear like this little like at the end, like when it plays its part, you can hear it just at the end of it. It does like a I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a little riff kind of thing. It's almost like they're playing it live, you know what I mean? And that's one thing I'm kind of envious about. Like, as much as I like remixing and doing what I'm doing, like, just playing an actual instrument and recording it like that is, I don't know, in my opinion, it's just so much more powerful. It gives, like, the track so much more, I don't know, more life to it, I guess. A more organic feeling. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just music, right? If you like... I don't know, if you like the music, it doesn't really make a difference in my opinion. But no, that's definitely a good remix. It's actually a really sick remix. Absolutely, man. Like, even listening to this, you could tell it's very robotic, not very organic. Well, what do you mean, like, with samples? Like, what do you mean you prefer MIDI? Like, what I'm doing right now is MIDI, right? And I mean, okay, maybe it's my DAW, maybe it's a little bit basic, so I can't do those cool riffs and, you know, like, extra effects on the notes, but... I don't know, I'm curious to know how that Snail remix was made. My assumption is it was probably just like a live recording kind of thing. Samples are instrument sequences, like my A1, A2. Okay. And MIDIs would be like this, I guess, like the raw notes, like drawing in the notes. Because that's pretty much what my presets are. It's like they're just, well, I guess, yeah, I get what you mean. Samples to me was always like, like this stuff. Like, so to me, like, this is a sample, right? Like, it's actually, like, I think it was... versus an instrument, which would just be, like... I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. Yeah, that's presets. Oh, okay. Okay. Shit, man, it's... I don't know, man, there's, like, so much you can do with music. It's kind of messed up. But there's always like something to improve towards, you know what I mean? Like, me personally, I would love to make like yeah, so I'll show you a better example actually. So if I go to my string, I think it was this. So yeah, just to show you, like, this is like a whole sample being played out. So, in my opinion, this would be using a sample. Right, I'm just holding down the note and... versus like an instrument, which is just like a short hit. Which is like... Anyway, I mean, I don't know, I'm getting into like semantics. It's not important, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know, man, it's... yeah, I forgot to ask you, do you have any remixes up? Like, do you make any sort of these remixes, or do you have like any music that you've been putting out, or what? I would love to hear it, man. Sounds like you know your shit. Yeah, that's that's just how I've been, like, that's just what I learned. It was like these presets like this. But then samples are like actual recordings that you could play over. So like, I don't know if you know much about hip hop, but like a lot of it, I guess back in the day, or like before my time, was like sampling. You'd take a record, you know, you'd have like a certain piece of the music that you like, so you would chop that out and then put it into your music. But I don't really do much sampling, to be honest. Like, I don't really do that. I kind of just, well, this is what I do. Yeah, it is massive. It still needs work. Like, honestly, it's far from done. I want to bring out the instruments a little bit more cleaner and have, like, distinct parts. This is that little whoosh noise I was talking about. You kind of follow along in here. Maybe. In this remix, you could barely hear that Untitled Chapter. Yeah, that's, I don't know why I named it something like that. What are you asking me? You're a light guardian, aren't you? Yeah, I was a light guard back in the day. But I haven't played Destiny in so long, to be honest. But yeah, so that's basically why it's called Titan Chop. And if I play the sound, like... What other tracks do I have? Like, a lot of these still need, like, a ton of work. Like, I was explaining on this one specifically, like, you can barely hear the, where is it? Like, the lead instrument, like, you know, the... I think it was this. Yeah, I can barely hear this instrument, but, oh shit, what? There used to be a Warlock in Destiny 1 a long time ago? Oh, what? Yo, man, add me up on, well, I'll be honest, like, I barely game out anymore, but if I ever get back into Destiny, or I don't know, if you want to play Overwatch sometime. Were you on PS4, or, like, what platform did you play on? Because I'd be down to run it, man. I don't know, I've been looking for a game to kind of play with the guys and everything. Something to... I don't know, we used to game out hard, like, back in the day. Destiny and all that, and it was a lot of fun. Like, don't get me wrong, it was a ton of fun, but, you know, things change and people become busy, so... I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that example. Ah, crap. Until to play on the 360 to the expansion nation attack thing. Wait, the game's crossplay, isn't it? Like, Xbox can play with PlayStation or something? Wait, what? They kicked you off your, like, late... What? So they removed, like, old content? Man, that sucks. Yeah, like, if that's what you're telling me, that sucks. Oh, actually, that reminds me, speaking of Destiny, if you're into Destiny, my friend... Yeah. This guy's level's hype. I like this guy's level. If you're into Destiny, you'll like that video I just put out. The complete story of Destiny. It's like a 4-hour video. But yeah, dude, if you're like doing the dishes or you're on the treadmill, whatever, it's some interesting shit, man. Like Destiny's story. I think I put in a bit more work on this one than the other one. What did you do? You jumped the link? Nah, it's fine. It doesn't make a difference. I'm just saying, like, that My Name is Bife guy, he does, like, a really good job on covering the lore of Destiny, and it's not just, like, a dry reading. It's almost like he's narrating, like, a story to you. It's really well done. Like, I honestly, like, I was surprised when I was listening to it. This is like legit the easiest remix I've ever done. Yeah, dude, the Destiny lore, oh my god. Like, when I played the game, it was confusing to me, right? I was like, okay, you're this robot spaceman, you get like a ghost flashlight that keeps reviving you and stuff, and you just go around and shoot things. Like, that's all I knew. Oh shit. You used to read the Grimoire cards? Yeah, see, like, my brother told me about that, and, like, I was gonna get around to doing it, but I never did, because, I'm lazy. But, dude, the music in Destiny, like, especially Destiny 1, oh my god, it's... I think the dude who made the Halo music, Martin O'Donnell, and I could be completely wrong, but I think he's the one that worked on that, on that soundtrack, so it definitely has his style, I'll give you that. Yeah, Martin O'Donnell. Oh my god, that guy's like amazing. The music, I think that's what made the game so like intense and epic, to be honest. It was also the music. His Monk Ancient music. I don't recall like all the tracks, I'll be honest. Like, if I heard them, yeah, I would know what they were, but I don't know. His Monk Ancient music, let me look that up. Actually, I want to try something really quick. Yeah, I never played Mega Man 9 or 10. Like, they released, I heard about them, but dude, I never actually played them and like listened to the music in those games, but oh my god, they're amazing. Yo, like these games had really good tracks though. I don't know why I named this one Power Ranger. I think it reminded me of the Power Rangers game. Anyway, Blade Man is pretty sick. Mighty number 9. Okay, like, I don't know what your opinion on the game is, and I'm not gonna hate on it. Like, I'm not just gonna blatantly hate on it, but I think I played the demo. I think for Mighty number 9. It just wasn't for me. Like, I get what they were going for. It's nice that they wanted to make a love letter to the community, but I don't know, the playstyle was just different for me. What did you think of Mighty number 9 though? Was it a good track, or was it not track? Was it a good game? liked the game. Okay, it wasn't a masterpiece with horrible level design, but the gameplay was glorious. I can respect that, man. Like honestly, if you enjoyed the game, like that's pretty much all that matters. You feel me? Like just because I have a different opinion of it does not make my opinion any more right than yours. You feel me? And I kind of like that. You know, I kind of like that people got to enjoy the game for what it was, and it did bring some pretty unique ideas, right? And it was like a love letter, you know, to the Megaman games. So I don't know. I know the game got a lot of flack, you know, a lot of hate. A lot of people were complaining or laughing at it, but honestly, in my opinion, it's like they made a game, right? I mean, they made like a Megaman type of game. So I mean, considering we don't really have too many of those, I mean, take what you can get, right? And besides, I mean, there's probably like it's a very popular genre, right? Like there's probably gonna be more games like that in the future. So even if people didn't like Mighty Number 9, then maybe something else will come along that will fill that niche. Exactly. It's just a game. I mean, I'll admit, like before I used to, like I didn't even know anything about the game. I just knew it was like some new Mega Man clone game coming out from like the creator. I was like, oh cool. And then, you know, the reviews rolled in and everything, and then you kind of see it's like, oh, people are like shitting on the game. And then, you know, I gave it a shot. You know, I played the demo, I think, and I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, it's different. It's a different gameplay loop. Don't get me wrong. Like it's different, but personally, it just didn't jive with me. But I mean, if people enjoy it, I mean, I don't really care, right? I'm not gonna put people down for enjoying something that I don't enjoy, right? That's just kind of like, that doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Oh shit, yeah, Inti Creates. Were they the ones behind the 20XX game or whatever? No, I think that was like an indie developer. I know Inti Creates made like the Mega Man Zero games and the ZX games. Those were sick. Dude, honestly, you cannot compare the two. Like, they're two different games. They're not even in the same series. Yeah, this bass was, sounds like something from the Sega Genesis. This came from that Battle Network pack the guy gave me. I've been using it in, like, a ton of tracks. I'm surprised, man. Like, a lot of these tracks are really well done. Like 9 and 10. And then, like, one of my personal favorites from Mega Man 10 is, like... Yeah, dude, like, I like this kind of style of music, to be honest. I think it's like a mix between the X1 instruments, too. And some other ones I found. I think they were from that ultimate sound font. I think I added some effects to it. This is like my horrible attempt at, I don't know, I don't know why I added this drumming in. Have you ever noticed that Megaman 02 is British rock? Okay, let's, first of all, I've just heard of British rock right now. I've never heard of that. And let's check. So, Megaman 02 is British rock, is that what you're saying? Yeah, Megaman bass intro. I don't know why, I tried to add in this like weird drumming to it. Which doesn't really fit. Unless you like mute the drums. But yeah, let's go over Megaman 02. Like, I know Gravity, I think. And again, these are all gonna sound horrible because they're all just my template stuff, but... This is British rock? Is like that what you're telling me? And I'll be real with you, I haven't really listened to the Megaman 0 soundtrack. Oh yeah, for sure, in that intro. Like that Megaman bass intro, yeah, I think the bass should be slowed down. It's a good tip. Or good feedback. Let me fix this up a little bit before I start moving stuff. That piano is like classic British music. I don't know, I haven't really heard classic British music, but I'll take your word for it. The square pig. It's like Cashmere from LZ. What's Cashmere from LZ? I think I've heard of Cashmere before. Let me just check something really quick. I'm just gonna remove all the empty instruments just so I can see what I have to work with. Oh, Led Zeppelin. Yeah, dude, I'll be real with you. I haven't really listened to Led Zeppelin like at all. I don't know. I might enjoy it. I haven't really given it a shot, to be honest. And it'd be a nice change up from all this like Megaman music I've been like remixing and listening to. Okay, let's try this again. sounds so weird. Oh, I think this might be drums. Oh, there we go. You can replace this square tip with violin. Yeah. This thing? Ooh, shit. I like the way you're thinking now. Yeah, this music's not too bad, man. It's kind of growing on me now. This is if this is what British rock sounds like, I'm gonna have to look into it. MZ Gangster, is that a British rocker or what? Are you saying Megaman Zero's Gangster? I don't know, I'm like way too done right now. I'm tired. You'll love Megaman Zero Power Boom. Power Boom, hey? Do I have the... Let's see if I could find it. Neo Arcadia Shuttle Attack. Do you know when, when that track plays or what? Or is that like... I might already have it. If not, Power Bomb. Okay, whatever. I just grab that MIDI file. Just give me like 1 sec here. It's explosive rock. Okay. Just pop that into there. Again, I may have already had... Let me just save this real quick. I might already have it. Maybe not. We'll see. Oh man, now I gotta find my template file. It's not a big deal. I'll just do it from scratch. Okay, let's import that MIDI. Power Bomb. Okay, that's not too many things, so... Oh shit, what? Okay. There's a Russian musician called Christoph who makes Megaman 02 metal remixes. No shit. Let me look that up. Oh, there's another dude I found, I can't remember his name. Give me 1 second. Maybe it's in my playlists. There's this dude who did like amazing guitar covers of Megaman tracks. MET, okay. What was the name of that dude? Ah, crap. I'm just gonna have to look it up really quick. Lenny, I think, or yeah, Lenny Lederman, or Lenny Letterman. I don't know how you pronounce his name. I'm gonna drop a link to this dude because this guy is fucking talented. He does these sick guitar covers of like a bunch of Mega Man tracks. I think I found him like, hold up, let me link like a specific one. There is like he did this sick X7 one. I'll just play a bit of it. Okay, so pretty standard, right? But then he does like these sick riffs. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, are you kidding me? Listen to this. He's actually one of the reasons I wanted to like pick up a guitar and then promptly put it down, because learning guitar is fucking hard. Yeah, no, he's like a really talented musician, man. I'm like, I kind of hope or wish, I don't know what you'd call it. I want to get to that kind of level one day, but for now, it's just gonna be this MIDI stuff. All right, let's remix this power bomb boom bomb. I don't know what you'd call it. I'll just give them basic generic names for now. I'm just importing the MIDI notes. But just to keep track of stuff, I'm just labeling the instruments just so it's easier to go through. And that will be 4. That will be 5. Alright, let's play around. Let's hear this. You jumped into the link again. Oh, good, man. Enjoy. Actually, let me just play the... just find Megaman 02 Power Bomb. Let me just play the actual track and listen to it. I think I've heard this track before. I could swear I've heard it before. I probably won't do it justice though, because like I just imported the notes, and I don't know, it takes a bit of time to get everything arranged. And okay, so number 4 would be the drums then. I'll come back to this later. I'll just call it power or uer. This is how power boom sounds. It's a good track. It's decent. I like it. It's just I gotta work with it first and then figure out what instrument goes where. That's just how I type, man. Like I don't know if it's me or the keyboard, but a lot of my look at this storm eagle like it. Oh, this is another good example of me arranging and like rearranging. It's still not done though. It's horribly. It sounds horrible. I just typed too like lazily. I'm mainly paying attention to like the arrangement, not really the instruments, because like those could always change, right? I'll show you a good example. Like you'll notice. So yeah, look at this over. Like see, there's another typo. That should be a D. But I'll just show you. So listen to this over guitar, right? It sounds like Cornelia. Just check this. Like I'll repeat the notes like over and over and over. That's a cool technique, I guess. I don't know. So that's Sting Chameleon remix. I showed like earlier in the stream. I did this. Where is it? I did this, right? It's the exact same flow of the original track, right? You know, just swapped out some instruments. Oh yeah, it introduces. Yeah, exactly. It kind of like it. You know what to expect. Like if you've heard the track so many times, you know what that part is. But then I don't play it in full. You know what I mean? Like I play bits and pieces of it. So like yeah, like you're saying, it introduces that drama to it. I was just gonna mention that's the Sting Chameleon remix I was working on. So I just played the original one, like where I just swapped out the instruments. But sometimes I'll actually change the tempo and try to give it a different feel. I think this is the good one, sorry. Nope. Yo, what the fuck? You put the Sting Chameleon in a hot moment. That reminds you. There's an old boomer coin hot reel. Oh my god. Why do people do that? Jesus, man, that's... that's something else. I don't think I've ever thought about doing that. I'll show you, where is it? Yeah, this. It's not lo-fi. I don't know why I named it that. Sometimes I like changing up the tempo and like the feel of the track, but I don't know, I guess lately I've just been like swapping instruments and I don't know, being lazy about it. Yeah, tell me that saxophone. Like, oh my god, alto sax. I got it from that sound font pack. Found it somewhere. But I don't know. But dude, I love playing with these like instruments, these samples that I've been finding, like these presets. Pirate? Or Pirate Man stage? Yeah, I'll play it. This is like that weird intro I made for Megaman 8. Play Pirate Man. I was looking for, yeah, there it is, Astroman's. I don't know, sometimes I like to get carried away with these remixes and make weird stuff. Yeah. That's fucking saxophone. Organs come in, like you feel like you're in fucking church or something. But no, I appreciate it. I always like Pirate Man Steve. It was chill. But again, you know, I want to do more with it, to be honest. This is only like basic layout. I like that chime for the ARP, like that ARP noise. Like this noise. Oh, it's ARP right there. like how it goes up and down and up and down. There's like nothing playing. Ooh, chorus instead of the heart. Not a bad idea. I'll do that actually. Just wanted to show you one quick thing. I don't know, just something stupid I wanted to show. Just want to see if I have Pirate Man in my main. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, no. Megaman 7 is... Well, that game came out in like, what, 95, I think? Something like that? 94, 95. But yeah, that was like the first classic game that I played in. Oh, the first X game was, you know, X1. But it's... I'll admit it's a slow game compared to the rest of the series. Like, Mega Man 7, but... I don't know, I always have nostalgia for it. Just because, like, I remember... being, I don't know, we were excited to play that game as kids. But it's a fun game. Like I would recommend playing it. It's not too hard. It's not too like too long of a game. It's not like Mega Man and Bass or Bass. I don't know. I always call him Bass, like the fish. It's not like difficult. Like it's not a hard game to play. Like it won't punish you with its difficulty, but it's definitely fun to play. So let's try doing oh my god. Oh, dude, you want to see something? Alright, hold on. No, dude, I agree. Like, Mega Man 7 had, like, really, like, I don't know, I like the graphic style of that game, too. Really appealing, in my opinion. Yeah, those bubble keys. I don't know, I always default to this noise. Whenever I need a nice chimey or, you know, like arpeggiated noise. So speaking of the graphic style of Mega Man 7, I want to show you something while you're here. So if you take a look at... Oh, this might be weird. Shit. Give me 1 second here. It's not lined up. Yeah, crap. Give me one. What is it? So I'm showing you this one thing that I've been working on here. If I can, yeah, there we go. Okay, perfect. I messed up the image bit with it. So what this thing is, like what you're seeing here, is a music visualizer I've been working on, like on my Blender stream. So using the Megaman 7 graphics style, I came up with this. I know it doesn't look like much, but I can do like, oh, I'm already messing it up. This thing here, and then I can go. No? Oh yeah, okay, there we go. So yeah, imagine, yeah, it's a music visualizer I'm building in Blender with the graphics from Megaman 7, right? So I learned, using a little bit of math and a bunch of other technical animation stuff. I learned how to animate these like health bars filling up, and like I can freely control them and stuff, right? So, but yeah, like even if you look at this little helmet here, it's like it has like I wish there was a way to follow it properly, but like you can see it's like the helmet will display, like it displays the weapon icon from like the game. So like, Junkman, Junk Shield, or like T-Bolt, like Cloudman's level. This is a good example. So like you'll notice that like the platform here changes color too. It's like indicating. Yeah. I have to, like, I built a little controller here, so I can explain it like this. Let me just rewind that. This little cube controller right here. So as I move it up, those health bars go up. And they also, like, fill up and stuff like that. So I have to, like, yeah. I have to, like, I don't know, I have to tweak it and stuff. But yeah, so I don't know, I don't know, it's like a nice little hobby of mine, I guess, that I've been working on, and this visualizer color, like in the end result, so like this what is it even called? Let me just go to my shading. Yeah, so sorry, this visualizer here, like this red waveform, in the end result, when I'm actually done with all of this, it should match like whatever weapon you have on screen. Like, so if we had a... I'll just let it rotate. This is kind of... There's so much going on in this damn thing. So yeah, let's take that green. So like, I would just, change that to green. And then your end result would be something like this. So whose attack is that? Like Centaur Man, I think? So... without ruining too much, like without wasting too much of your time here, I just want to show you. So I would take, and again, all of these bosses are gonna be like, let me just show you. Like I'm like tripping over my own words here. Where the hell is Centaur Man? Oh, let's find someone else. I don't like Centaur Man. Let's go Nightman. Now there's a good boss. So let me do this. As you can tell, this is like a really, like, it looks intimidating and looks like really technical, but honestly it's a lot of fun. It's not too hard to understand. So I would do something like this then. I would take Turbo Man and I would replace him with Nightman. So I would take... Let me just do one thing really quick. Take Nightman and then... Oh my god. You know what, tell you what, I'll do something easier actually, instead of messing around with all that. Even though that's exactly what I've been doing. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know that you're into the technical stuff, because it makes me feel less like... I don't know, I'm a little bit more at ease that you can actually follow along with like what I'm trying to do here. So I don't know if you have any 3D modeling, like modeling experience, but I just want to show you just really quick how this works. So this square right here is representing Turbo Man, right? So what I'm gonna do is just move that over to Nightman, which would be up here. And then as you can see, you know, it switches, like, you know, I'll edit it like a little bit, right? I don't want to go like too in detail with this, so. But of course, you know, it's me, so I'll adjust it. So let's say we're doing a Nightman remix. So Nightman is from Megaman 6, okay? So now I would come to my titles. So I've spent a lot of time organizing all of this and like configuring all this. So essentially, here's the deal. So let's say we're on Megaman's, like we're doing a Megaman 6 remix. We're doing Nightman. So instead of this title, we'll get the Megaman 6 title. And ignore that little pylon guy, he wouldn't be there. Instead, it would be like an enemy from Nightman's stage, and he would be animated. You see what I mean? It's like the Mega Man 6 remix. Oh yeah, and we're doing what's his face? Nightman, so I would nah, just give me one sec. Gotta figure out how to edit this. Yeah, something like that. And then I could I don't know, change the colors of that too. Yeah, I would change the colors to, I don't know, something like blue, you know, like, where is it? Something like that, right? Okay, it was just to give you a very brief example of what I'm trying to explain here. And then I would take, where's my little cube? All of this is so unorganized, like, clearly you already know how to use Blender. I've been at it for about a year or so, and honestly, this visualizer project is like what taught me so much about it. So yeah, I don't know, I guess this is what I'm trying to show you. So like imagine we're doing a Nightman remix and like, you know, his music is playing, like the little remix, and like what my intention of doing is like, I think I have my notes here somewhere. No, I probably deleted them. Yeah, I deleted the notes, but essentially it goes like this. So this health bar, like the Mega Man health bar, oh, there's all these titles in the way now. Let's say we're doing a remix from Mega Man 1 to Mega Man 6, okay? So starting at Mega Man 1, we're at full health, right? And again, this is going to be hard to kind of visualize because they're all the same right now, but there it is, my little cube. So imagine it's like this, like as we go through the different games, so like we're at Mega Man 1, right? So let me just do one thing. Okay, so beginning of the track, right? Everything fills up, you know, we're at full health and all that. So this left HP bar will go down as we go through the series. Yeah, I'm just using as an example, right? Just like 1 to 6 or, you know, like 1 to 7, whatever. But like, if we look at this health bar, so if we're at Mega Man 1, it's full. And by the time we get to Mega Man 2, it goes down a bit. And then 3, it goes down more. And then 4, and then 5, and then 6, right? Now this weapon bar, so let's say we're doing the Nightman remix. So you can think of this as like a timer. As the track plays, this weapon energy will go down independently of the of like the health bar, right? So they're all going down at different rates. And then the final idea I had was the boss health bar. So Mega Man 6 had 8 bosses in it, right? So let's say we're at the first boss. This is a full health bar. We get through one remix, so it goes down a bit. And we go through another remix, then it goes down a bit. You see what I mean? By the time we're done all 8 remixes, like the boss health bars, so it's like like a bum meter. I don't know what that is, but like a boom meter, I don't know what a boom meter is, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, this is like this still needs a ton of work done on it, right? Yeah, dude, it's like I don't even know how long I've been working at this now. Like ever since I started streaming, I think I've been working on this little project, but shit, man, like there's so much that went into this thing. I'm not even close to done yet. Which brings me back to this Caustic stuff I've been doing. Like all these VGM remixes you see. So like my intention is to try and do a bunch of these remixes. So, you know, let's say 6, right? We'll do a Nightman remix. I think I have it down here. That's so much time. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Again, this isn't even like ready to be done, like this remix. We can almost imagine it's like as this music's playing, like this stuff in the background is moving too, right? So it's a very crude way to show what I'm trying to do, but I hope you get the idea. Oh yeah, and like whenever you finish a track, I want you to like do that exploding animation. Oh yeah, this sounds so bad, bro. Yeah, that's horrible. But yeah, dude, like this is the behind the scenes of what I'm trying to do. It's like honestly to like the average viewer, it's like you have like no idea what all of this is or what it means, right? But it's I don't know, man. It like honestly, it all just started when I made this stupid helmet, right? All I wanted to do really was to make this little Megaman helmet, and then I was pretty much happy with it. And then it kind of started growing and growing. Like I don't know if you've like again, I'm not trying to advertise, but I don't know if you've seen on my channel some of my older remixes or like the stuff I've put out, but it used to be like just this visualizer kind of thing. Like, you know, the music would play, you have like a little rainbow visualizer, and like, you know, you can rotate it around and move it and stuff. Yeah, the Mega Pac-Man helmet. And it's not going to be like that in the final result. I was just experimenting around, and you know, like that's why everything's so cluttered and like out there like that. But yeah, man, I mean, I don't know. That's my plan, I guess. I don't like honestly speaking. I have no idea how long this is gonna take me because like you've seen it, like the amount of work that I put into some of these tracks, like some of these rearrangements. I can't even find them now. Yeah, I mean, you get what I mean. I was already talking about it for like hours, but like going through each track, chopping it up, and then rearranging it's gonna take so long. So I'm kind of almost thinking like maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should just leave it as is, like, you know, just switch out instruments and go at it. Like, this is a really good example. I don't know if you've heard of Battle Network music or heard much of it. Making arrangements on the visuals is so hard. I mean, like, it is hard, it is tedious, but it's fun for me, man. And like, honestly speaking, just like live streaming this is a lot, like it adds to that kind of fun, you know what I mean? Because like it's fun to engage with people and, you know, chit chat and try and demonstrate what's going on. Oh, I'm not even showing the Caustic screen. It's genuinely just fun. So like this is a good example of what I'm talking about. I took the boss music from Battle Network 6 and I rearranged it. And it took me a bit of time, but it was fun. So I'll just let you hear it right now. Actually, no, I won't because it's muted for some reason. You still post music videos and you're already finished the uploading music. You know what I was thinking about, like, honestly speaking? Yeah, it might be loud. I've been thinking about it, man. I'm like, yeah, maybe I could just do like a Nightman remix, post it out like that, and do like a huge compilation video. That wouldn't be a bad idea. But stuff like this, coming up with like an intro. Yeah, I think this is like one of my more, like, I don't know, I spent the most time on. can tell by these letters, right? Like B4, C, they're all like rearranged. Sort of, to an extent. Clone Hero chart with one of my remixes. What's a Clone Hero chart? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Is that like a game? Clone Hero? It's a Guitar Hero mod. What? Oh shit, that would be fucking sick, man. How does that work? Do you need like the wave file, like just the sound file, or do you need like a MIDI file? Pretty fun. It's just crazy when well, I bet. I didn't think there'd be a Guitar Hero mod. Is that like the audio surf thing? I don't know, it's a weird pseudo Guitar Hero game I used to play. But yeah, dude, I mean, a Guitar Hero game, like a Beat Saber game, like having my music in that would be sick. Like imagine playing this, like how the fuck would you play this, like in Clone Hero? Did you well, if that's the case, man, I'd be down to give you the MIDI file for this. I don't know if it would sound good though. Oh shit, so it is cool. You can make every song you want. You just load in like a song and then he makes it for you. If that's the case, dude, like, no, by all means. Take this fucking track and make it, man. That is sick. It's only one pack of Megaman X music for play, so they like so. One guy's only made like Megaman X music with it. Like, is that what you're telling me? Like, he only made like one pack of Megaman X music. It's like, dude, like all these tracks I'm working on, like by all means, if you wanted to do that, like I'd be down for it. I mean, I can't guarantee it would be like check this out, like this Navy customizer from Battle Network 5. Again, I don't know how familiar you are with all the different games, but I was working on this one the other day, and it's just I like this one. Just check this out. Yeah, I think this track was originally chipped in the Battle Network games, but I don't know, it's a fun little remix. Oh, you can't share links here, eh? That's weird. I don't know why you... Well, what's it called? Like, just tell me the name of it. Search Megaman. Okay, hold up. This, okay, it's like a video. Alright, let's listen to it. Yo, are you kidding me? Dude, that is fucking hype. So, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I guess in a game like Guitar Hero, you're playing guitar and bass. Because I was thinking, like, how are you gonna do the drums in that? But... yeah, dude, that's fucking hype. Holy shit. So you're telling me if you could use a program to, like, create all these remixes in Guitar Hero like that? Because that'd be dope, man. My music skills, I'll be able to make epic charts, playable songs. Hey man, I mean... Well, first of all, thanks. I have no experience with that, but if it's, you know, if it's something I can learn, yeah, it would be kind of fun actually. Convert all these remixes into something like... something everyone can play around with, that'd be fun. Organ? Yeah, no, I like the organ. I'm just screwing around with it at this point. Yeah, I think I've been streaming now for like, yeah, almost 3 hours, 2.5 hours. Actually, to be honest with you, man, have I ever heard the My New Soundtrack channel? I think so. Yeah, is that the dude that, what did he do? He like remastered the tracks into like high definition or something like that? Like, I can't remember the exact details, but I think I did hear him. Let me just check. This guy adds. Oh, so yeah, shit. That's what I remember him from now. Yeah. He was in a Terminal montage video, I think. He'll take like a remix and then he'll just riff on it or something like that. Dude, honestly, I wish I could get to that level. Like, not anytime soon, but like, I would love to be able to just add those additional sections to like my remixes, right? It would just add so much more variety to it. But like I was gonna say, yeah, Terminal montage, dude. You can't beat that. Like I was saying though, it's been about 2.5 hours, so I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I actually did want to end it at like 8, so I kind of went over an hour, but no, it's not a big deal. But yeah, it was honestly a lot of fun, man. Like, it was. I'm glad that you could stop by and like, chit chat while I'm doing this, and ask questions. And it was fun like sharing stuff with you. And I don't know. I think this is the whole point of like why I want to get into this like streaming music and all that, right? It just makes it that much more fun. Oh, there's one thing I want to show you before I go. I'll just show you this X8 remix I did. Yeah, dude, like X8 had like pretty sick music. X Dive should make remixes like mine? Are you serious, man? Shit. Yo, you have no idea how much that means to me, man, cause like shit. I'd like to remix for them, but I don't know. I'd be open to letting them take these remixes and I don't know, using them. It'd be fun. But yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. I'm so glad you stopped by. I think I'm gonna end it here, and I don't know. I think that's a good note to end the stream on. So I don't know. I guess if you are, I don't know, if you want to promote anything or if you want to like drop a link to your stuff, then feel free to while I'm still here. But I don't know. I'll just give you a few minutes just to see if you're gonna do anything like that. But yeah, anything you got, man. Like as long as it's clean. Like I'm not out here trying to get banned on YouTube or anything. But for sure, man. If you have like any music out there like that you've been doing or put out or under like a different channel, link it to me or let me know because I want to check out like what kind of stuff you can make. It sounds like you have a pretty good grasp on like music production, so it'd be interesting to see or to hear what you've done. Hang on, some toggle. Fuck. I appreciate it, man, but just to be completely square with you, I'm no genius. I'm just a guy who likes making music. And I think I'm gonna end the stream on this music because it's, I don't know, it's intense. Yeah, what's up? Before I go. Heard what before I went to sleep? This track? Yeah, this is like my bedtime music. Oh, okay, yeah, you're gonna link something. Alright, I'll use headphones. Is it that stuff we were talking about before? Because I'll be straight with you right now, man. If it's that, like when we're talking about the saxophone stuff, if it's something, it is, he's sick. I'll listen to it off stream, like I swear. I just don't want that, like, I just don't want to listen to that on stream. But yo, yeah, send it to me, or I don't know, you could DM me on, like, whatever, my Discord, my Twitter, whatever, but, like, yeah, just send it over. I don't know if you can send links on this. Maybe, maybe not. You said you couldn't, but, fuck. Oh, shit, okay, yeah, I think I see it here. Yeah, okay, so... By Dead Pixels, right? Yeah, okay, I see your message. It's just not in the chat, so... I'll listen to it. Fuck, I'm gonna regret that. I'll listen to it for sure, man. I'll listen to it off stream or at the gym. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. I appreciate you stopping by, and yeah, I don't know. I'll listen to this. I can already tell. I can read the subtitles. It's very explicit. So, all right, man. I'm gonna head out. Take it easy, man. It was fun.